Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
Midwest and Northeast, let's get a coast-to-coast look with your Saturday snapshot right now.
Yeah, we've had a lot to talk about. It seems like we've had one system after another. And again, we've got that unsettled weather in the middle portions of the country, the rain across the southeast this morning.
Yeah, that rain also enveloping parts of the southeast for the day, but some of that cold air coming in, so snow is on the way. But the snow for the good chunk of this morning into the afternoon still falling across the Midwest, even the Great Lakes as well. And also there's some snow here coming off the Great Lakes, but look at the temperatures.
Yikes, those temperatures are dangerously cold across the northern tier. The wind chills we're talking about well below zero in the wind chill factory there.
Yeah, it's amazing. These are actual air temperatures. The wind chill a lot colder. I mentioned the Great Lakes. Buffalo, we're about more than a foot below average in terms of the snowfall. I think closer to 17, but oh, the lakes, the lake effect snow, heavy snow coming into town right now.
Oh yeah, it is going to be a snowy one for a lot of us. Blustery is the word that comes to mind. Well, Winter Storm Quade, the flake that sunshine while you have it, because we are bringing a couple different pulses of energy and disturbances up to your area, and that's going to increase that cloud cover. So we've got our upper level disturbance that's going to move across the Mississippi Valley, eventually merging with our low level, low pressure that's going to be developing off the coast here and moving up along the east coast, bringing us that unsettled weather, that push of moisture off of the Atlantic into the pocket of cold air. And as Paul was just showing you, we've got that snowfall stretching all the way down into western North Carolina, northeastern portions of Georgia, and we're going to stretch that all the way up into New England as well. Some of the higher totals here expected around the Cape, up into Providence, portions of Long Island, a couple inches there expected. Along that 95 corridor, we're talking 3 to 5 inches possible. So you guys were in a snow drought for quite some time, and that has come to an end for you over the past month or so. So overnight tonight, very early Sunday morning, we're getting that wintry mix around D.C., Philly. The snow's already begun to build in for you. Now by tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., we are locked in the cold air. We've got the flakes flying from D.C. to Boston. Baltimore, you guys are going to get in on this as well as New York. And then you'll see it just continues to move its way through New England as we head through Sunday afternoon and then eventually exiting. It is a very quick moving storm. It's going to be about a day that you guys are in this, so it's not a prolonged period of issues with Quade, but you are still going to be dealing with that on top of the winter weather that you've already seen recently, of course, and then the cold as well, Paul.
Well, let's take
with what we can expect in Chicago. Chicago, you're about in terms of where you are in snowfall this season, and we're going to add a couple more inches to that, to the Chicago area, back into Naperville, Juliet, getting in on that as well. So let's time it out for you. You're going to see this initially moving in from the west, so Rockford, Aurora, you're going to start to see your winds picking up initially and that snow building in. Eventually that pushes to Waukegan and into Chicago. Hammond, you're getting in on it as well, and with these breezy winds, the snows are going to be blowing a bit. Look at these temperatures, guys. These are the actual temperatures, not the feels like temperatures, single digits. It literally makes me shiver just talking about it, and I'm inside right now. I'm far away. Kansas City, you're going to have those flakes flying through the morning into the early afternoon. Those temperatures are going to be cold, but eventually you get that flakage to stop. Now, you guys are actually below average. You're around 4.5 inches below average in KC from where you should be, but I know that is not going to damper Chiefs Nation. I'm excited. I'm excited. That's who I'm going for. So you guys stay in, watch the big game in the safety of your home, because it's going to be cold and snowy this weekend. Indianapolis, you're going to have those flakes flying, a couple teens in the forecast, you see it here, and then eventually single digits. So you guys have more snow, more cold. It's going to feel even colder than that once you factor in the breeze. Now Paducah, it's going to be a little different for you. You guys are going to be one of the areas that starts out with some rain. We'll get some of that colder air to filter in through the atmospheric column. You'll get a little bit of a wintry mix, and then eventually we're switching over to all snow there in Paducah by the time we get to midnight and clearing out in terms of the falling precipitation overnight. St. Louis, you guys have those flakes in your forecast as well. Mid to late afternoon, early evening, you're in the 20s and 30s. Those flakes are flying, and the temperatures, well, they're plummeting. Paul.